Hello and how you doing? And welcome back to Two Jagoffs. I am your host, Austin Carnes, and I'm here remotely with.
Lucas Coons and the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, that's right. And welcome back to Two Jagoffs. And we are back for yet again another Zoom edition of Two Jagoffs. And we are not going to waste any time. We're going to get straight in today's episode because the asshole on the other side of the screen right now decided to go too far yet again and make another business decision. So, Lucas, I don't know what the hell caused you to get your panties in a twist, but here we are. You decided to ban KC War of all people. You burned his hockey stick or a hockey stick. I don't know whose hockey stick it was, but it's clear as day that was a direct shot at the Muay Thai maniac, at the 880 wrestling hardcore champion, and most importantly, at somebody that I consider to be a dear friend. I don't know what the hell has gotten into you recently. You are so lucky that we are on the digital airways right now and we're not in the media hub, or else we might be getting into it because, dude, you went way too far, man. What is your problem? Explain yourself now.
You listen here, buddy. All right. I don't wear panties. I wear boxers. All right. Now you shut your mouth. And anyways, that was a very good move that I made there. That
Oh,
was yes, that was a good move. Are you insane, buddy? All right. Listen here, bud. Listen, I know. Like you're like down there. Living on my hand, as Kyle Archer once famously said. But you know what? I was looking up there, and I really just don't see room for Casey Ward. He can't even stay in his own lane at a live event. Why would we want to bring him back on the podcast? All right, like I shed some money here. I told people to do a certain thing, and he ruined it. He wasted my hard-earned money. I worked plenty of shifts at Giant Eagle to get that money. All right, so I made a nice little trip over to my advising center, which is my basement, and I met up with the top advisors in the city, the Torsemen, and we decided that Casey Ward needed to go. So I made sure that he was gone.
so you're banning KC War now. So we have now banned an unnamed broadcast colleague. We have now banned a former co-host that both of us shared our respective platforms with in the past, and now we are banning Casey. I don't give a damn about your Pokemon cards, Lucas.
What?
This is serious matter.
So, listen. Yes, they are all officially banned to answer your question. I wonder how
Okay.
many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
I don't give a damn how many licks it takes to get to the center
Uh,
of a Tootsie Pop. I care about you banning Casey War. That's what I care about. Not
Hey,
your
listen, all
Pokemon
I'm gonna
cards.
say is
Not
that
your fucking Tootsie Pop.
Kyle said that we need to work together better, and I'm in a great mood right now, and you're kind of ruining my mood.
Okay, well, first of all, Kyle Archer's ducking my 1v1s because his ass decided to leave the country for whatever reason. So that's a whole different subject for a different day. You on the other hand, are you're
Wait, which hand?
which hand what?
You said the other hand. I don't know which hand I was originally looking at. I think it was this one. So this hand?
You are such a smartass. You know that, right? You are a smartass. You are the biggest smartass that I know. You know that, right?
I mean, I am pretty smart, so Bernie once called me the prodigy of Point Park.
Can we get into today's episode now, please?
Yeah, I'm
Can we
opening up
please?
Pokemon cards.
You're opening up Pokemon cards.
I'll let you know if I get anything good.
Lucas, dude, listen, man, we seriously, real talk. We should probably talk about this off camera, but like, can we just like please get back on the same page and make content when like we used to? Like, can we
Yeah, this
stop
card's
this?
pretty cool.
I don't.
I didn't get anything great, but that's like my best one I got.
Okay,
Ogre Pawn. It sounds like you, Ogre.
you're not funny.
I mean, you have a smile on your face.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get through this debacle. I'm trying to put on a happy face for the viewers out there because they don't deserve to see me stressed. But that's okay. That's okay. I
Well,
love
I
you
shouldn't have been
guys.
stressed that you're hanging out with No Name the other day, but instead I had to go find my own friends to hang out with.
All right. Well, on that case, can we move on? And yes, I did have fun with No Name in the city, and we decided to go around the city and take a bunch of pictures. As I was wearing my Casey War shirt, might I add you. So I know that made somebody jealous.
Super, that was like the lamest shirt I've ever seen you in.
All
And I've
right.
seen you in a lot of lame shirts, like the one that you're wearing right now.
What is wrong with my shirt right now? Listen, I'm repping Sheets today. Go
Yeah, just say
Sheets.
you eat a lot of food without saying you eat a lot of food.
Listen, I went to Sheets.
You go
A
there
couple
more than me, that's the problem.
I've been there once in like the last month. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
Twice, but the first time I didn't actually go in. I just got gas, but that's besides the point. Anyway, There is a big announcement I want to make, so I'm going to put on my happy face real quick and try and get through this next news. And this is something actually me and Lucas can probably both be excited about for once, and that is Pioneer Live. Pioneer Live, of course, the exclusive live event that I hosted last month at Point Park University, is now streaming exclusively on the Two Jagoffs YouTube channel. Of course, there was a lot of fun moments that took place. Lucas was there as my co-host of sorts. We had like a Jimmy Kimmel, Guillermo type dynamic there. So it was a lot of fun. Lucas made a business decision and had Black Diamond, of all people, come up on stage and help me do a merch giveaway. I was also joined by various guests throughout the evening, including Provost Sherry Payne. There was Nate Shivens of the We Are Family podcast. There was Ryan Tile of the Tile and Graves podcast. And I feel like the biggest story of the night was KC War versus some guy named John in a 880 Wrestling Hardcore Championship Pioneer Street Fight, the first ever. I, of course, was the official of it. Lucas was, I guess, the ring bell, the timekeeper of it. Not even a timekeeper, just the ring bell of that match. And I feel like the unfortunate part was Carl was kind of there. Kevin recently returned, and I made amends with Kevin, but Carl also had a little bit of involvement there. So, yeah, and I see the face that Lucas
So
is making.
Kevin and Carl are different people. I knew it all along. I
I
knew
guess
it.
they are. I mean, they probably are at this point. I'm just going along with what you've been saying. So,
Listen,
if
man,
Kevin and Carl,
I've been trying to tell you the truth now for a few weeks. I'm glad that you're finally catching on.
I really don't know who's who at this point, but I mean, either way, Kevin is a great guy. So we love Kevin. Kevin, thank you so much for giving me that pep talk last couple weeks ago. No, I needed it. I needed it. And of course, you decided to diminish the promos after a great promo me and him came up with. And
I
you
had
and
a fantastic promo. All right.
well, no, you and Jack decided to go goof off. And did we need to mention that Jack was on the podcast last week? Like, what the hell?
I still don't know how he got in my car.
You were not in Robinson and you were not driving. We know that. Everybody
How-
called you out. The fans called you out.
Buddy, that's probably one of No Name's goons, all right? They always try to call me out on
Multiple
stuff.
fans have commented saying that you were not
It was
driving.
like I saw one comment.
That was on Instagram, but there was multiple on the other platforms. X had like 3 people call you out.
Well, people on X sometimes don't deserve to have an opinion.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you did diminish the Jagoff Mafia last week in your promo. That's a cool rubber ducky, but that doesn't take away from the fact that last week you literally said that this is your podcast.
I mean, it kind of is my podcast.
You turned on the fans. Why?
Well, I was just, I'm
Aren't you
kind
for
of
the
tired.
Jagoff Mafia?
Huh?
You said you used to be for the Jagoff Mafia. Now what? You're all for yourself now? Is that what it is?
Well, it seems that, to get stuff done around here, you got to put yourself first. I am tired of falling behind because of trying to put everyone else in front of me. I'm going to do what all the high school teachers said to do and to put yourself first and to focus on your own self. That's a big lesson that I teach you throughout life. I always tried to, keep myself, maybe a step back, try to focus on the people, but it hasn't really gotten me anywhere. So I'm starting to focus on myself a little bit more now, and it's seemingly working out pretty well.
Well, be that as it may, whatever. But yeah, no, if you haven't already checked it out last week on the podcast, You're funny. Last week on the podcast, Mr. Jack Dean made an appearance, made his return, his 2026 debut in our NFL draft recap. It was a pretty solid episode. I highly recommend you go and check it out. I do have another announcement to make, though, regarding the podcast. Due to unforeseen incidents and occurrences, we will not be back in studio next week. We will actually be on Zoom once more. I deeply apologize for that, but between me having graduation this week, both of us having finals, and some other obligations that we both have to do in our personal lives, Lucas and I thought it would be for the best if we just do another remote episode next week. It's not like there's anything too major anyway, and it's not like we have a returning guest coming on anytime soon. We do have a few already scheduled for May, which I'm excited to have on, but for as of right now, it is probably for the best that we just do this on Zoom, and that's something both of us have agreed on. We do have a couple of other fun stuff to talk about today and some not fun stuff that we'll get into in a second, but I feel like for the time being, remote episodes are good. Our interviews will still be in person, though, so don't worry. There'll still be an interview every single Sunday. Last week, we had a lot of fun. Michael Sorg was on the podcast, which, if you haven't watched that one, I highly recommend you do. Sorg's like a wrestling encyclopedia. He knows so much about professional wrestling. And we had about an hour and a half long conversation, so that was really good. Go check it out. And last thing before we get into our first topic was Tatiana is going to be joining us. The unwilting Tatiana, this Sunday on Two Jagoffs. So she's going to be making her Two Jagoffs debut. Of course, she has teamed up with Keith Hott, another former Two Jagoffs guest in the past, and has done a lot of fun stuff on Sorg Show as well. So Lot of interesting guests going to be coming on over the next couple weeks and next couple months. Content, 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 content. Stay tuned for all the Pioneer Live clips. There is going to be a lot of them. The man that is showing a mint will be tagged in them. So will be Kevin slash Carl slash whatever. So will be Casey War, some guy named John, and yours truly. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that. With that being said, now, Lucas, let's talk about the headline of this episode. If you could not tell, it is finals week for us here at Point Park University. Lucas is wrapping up his first full year as a freshman at Point Park. I am wrapping up my final year at Point Park University because I am a graduating senior. I am very much looking forward to the future. I've already made it public, so I feel like I can say it now. I will be staying at Point Park for my master's degree this fall. I'm studying
Yeah.
sports media and documentary, and I'll be picking up a GA position over the summer that I'm still interviewing for. So we'll see how the hiring process goes. For the time being, though, I officially walk. Technically, we're recording this on a Wednesday night. It's posted on a Thursday. So at the time of this episode, I am graduating tomorrow. So I am very nervous, but I'm also very excited to get my bachelor's degree, which is not something that I thought would ever come out of my mouth. Lucas, though, you had a bit of a different journey. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you had a bit of a different journey at Point Park. You came down to Angelo Gargaro's podcasting class, and then you ended up as a high school student, and then you ended up coming here as a full-time freshman student studying, correct me if I'm wrong, what is it again you're studying? It's
Multimedia.
multimedia. Thank you. I was going to say digital storytelling, pretty much the same thing. But you're studying multimedia right now. Angelo Gargaro, can you actually get off the screen real quick? I don't want to disrespect that guy, Angelo Gargaro. I want to tell him something real quick. Angelo, I fucking love you, dude. Excuse my language, but I fucking love everything that you have done for both myself and Lucas Coons. One of my favorite two Jagoff guests I've ever had, and one of the nicest people. Congratulations on all your success at Point Park. He's made it public now, so I feel like I can finally say it. Congratulations on everything. He is, of course, leaving Point Park and going up to Connecticut. I forget the university, excuse me. It's not UConn, it's somewhere else. But he'll be in Connecticut doing great things for students up there. If I ever need to have a place to stay, or if I ever need someone to go talk to, I know Angelo Gargaro has my back. So love you, dude. Thank you for getting me for grabbing some two Jagoffs merch before you left too. He's gonna be repping the podcast while he's up in Connecticut. But yeah, just want to give a big shout out to Angelo real quick. But Lucas, I'm gonna go over to you now, my man. You of course were a freshman at Point Park. Walk me through how your first year was overall, and how did finals week treat you? I see that you look like you had like a power out or something over on your end, so I don't know what the hell
No, I
happened.
tried to like unplug the thingy and I accidentally hit the kill switch on my thing that my light's plugged into.
Okay.
No, we're good. We're good. Yep. Shout out to Angelo. Main reason I'm at Point Park. Because screw the guy that I came here with to visit Angelo. Um, First bad language, now bad fingers. Like what's next? Potty mouth boy.
I
You
can
know,
do the DX suck it. Listen, I was unhinged last week, 2 weeks ago when I was showing the stuff of my.
anyway, shout out to Angelo. My guy. Uh, Whoa, bad mouthing of bad words.
Just go, you banned KC. I'm pissed.
Shout out to my guy Angelo. That one of I think the first person I interviewed actually. Um,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah. It
Yeah,
depends.
Angelo was before
Him and
Robbie.
Robbie were like back to back, so it's weird. Was. Um, so yeah. Big reason I came to Point Park helped me out a lot. Actually taught me in my first semester. What a class that was. Um, yeah. I'm definitely gonna miss him. I wasn't expecting him to leave in my first year being here. Um. It sucks. But good luck in Connecticut, not Colorado, because I almost said Colorado earlier. Um, close enough. But yeah, first
It's on
year
the West
overall,
Coast.
huh?
Not even close. It's on the West Coast.
They both start with C. You said
Whatever.
close enough on the phone. I don't want to hear, buddy.
Close enough as in letters, but not close enough as in distance.
I didn't say close enough distance wise. I said close enough as close enough wise. Ooh. First semester went pretty good. Second semester, we're getting through it. I had one specific instance with an unnamed teacher that can go suck it. Technology not working in my favor leads to me getting a bad grade. So you know what? It is what it is. At the end of the day, I still pass the class. Um, and I'm still on track, I think, to make the dean's list, even though I have a D in this class because I have A's in all my other classes.
Diaz and
Um,
Dean's list.
um, um,
Gotta give me that one. That was a good one.
Yeah, man. At this point, may as well just call me Lucas Parkus Coons because P is in Project Point Park. Anyways,
Or
you look on me.
Darkus as in D. He's
No,
got a D.
no.
Got a D.
I mean,
Just talk.
The A in your name stands for AI. Anyways,
Yeah, and the
so
L in your name stands for loser, so keep going.
it actually
Yeah.
stands for Legendary Prodigy of Point Park. Anyways,
Stands for
um,
lame. Lame as hell.
you keep saying to talk, and then you keep on interrupting me. You know, usually if I interrupt you, you go, you have your time. Now give me my time. All right, but I'm
Now you know
trying
how
to
it
use my
feels.
time. Huh?
Now you know how it feels.
All right, well, whenever I randomly cut you off in the episode and start making random noises, don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's gonna happen now, and
No.
you know it's gonna happen. All right. So,
Talk.
be right. What am I, dog? Talk. You want a treat? You want your talk? Like, shut up, nerd. Um, yeah. You know. But besides that, this semester went pretty good overall. I had some decently good teachers. I had Kyle Archer for like 8 weeks, I think, of my one class, which is like literally like half of it. That was pretty legendary. Yeah, screw you. And I had some other teachers, they were newer to teaching, so it was a little rocky the first few weeks, but after that worked out fine. I actually really like one of them. I'll keep his name concealed on here for personal purposes, I guess. I don't know. Don't look at me. But yeah, it went pretty good. I don't have besides that one class, I don't really have any complaints. I'm just glad it's over. I need this break. I need a break from you. I need a break from Point Park. I wish you weren't staying anymore, but you are, so.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, buddy, and I am just gonna hereby say this right now. I was actually talking to Angelo at the at the Outstanding Student Awards last Friday. He was hosting it, and what a job by Angelo! One of the best hosts that I've ever seen. He was telling me earlier today when I was talking to him one on one that this was his favorite hosting gig that he did. It was only second to the time, and you're gonna love this. He dressed up as you remember like the Barbie movie, like the song "I Am Ken." So he dressed up in all pink, and instead of saying I am Ken, he said I am them. And he was talking about how like all the other school districts at Point Park doesn't get represented the same way as Copa does. Because you know, we're a dance school. That's what we're known for. So it was funny because he was trying to like say like all the other programs like sports comm and business and yada 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 how they don't get represented. He wrote this whole parody song and sang I am them to show the underappreciated majors at Point Park. And he had this whole pink suit. I wish we had a picture of it. I would have loved to put it on the screen, but I don't think I have access to that, unfortunately. But shout out to
You
Angelo.
could put a picture of Matt Hardy on the screen right now.
You want me to put Matt Hardy on the screen?
Yeah, look, it's Matt Hardy.
Actually, it's not Matt Hardy yet. You want to know why?
Why?
Because Austin Carnes is not going in Adobe Premiere tonight to edit, so we will do it the old-fashioned way. There is Matt
I was
Hardy.
like, can you like make it like a little like brighter? I like less bright.
I'm not turning my light off. There, that's better.
I mean, like I'll turn my light off if you want to turn your light off. I can just like
Uh,
be like, all black with Matt Hardy.
like, you want me to turn my light off? Oh, that's
I mean,
better.
you
That's like,
could.
wait, that's good right there.
I could turn my light off just by going like whoop.
All right, here. I'll pass you Matt Hardy. You ready? You want to take him?
That way, hold
We're gonna do a
on.
magic trick, guys. This is gonna be cool. So I have Matt Hardy
I
on my.
think I have my trades turned off. Let me turn my trades on.
Your
Like
what?
you know how like in games like you can like auto deny like trade requests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do a magic trick, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, I did magic in high school. Lucas is currently on the phone in a remote location somewhere. I'm in Carnegie on mine. So I have a picture of Matt Hardy, and this exact picture of Matt Hardy. I'm gonna pass my phone through the screen. It's gonna go to the this way. It's gonna go this way, and
Mhm.
Lucas is gonna have it. Are you ready, Lucas?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, ready, guys? Three, two, one. Wait. I went the wrong way. Sorry. All right, three, two, one. Boom. Oh, it's going through the screen. It's going
Uh,
through the
uh,
screen. Oh, look at that. You,
Yo, how'd you do that, bro?
Lucas, pass it back. Pass it back.
Okay, right. Three, two, one. Mm.
Whoa. Oh, it turned
Yo,
off.
it
It
turned
turned
off.
off. You
Well,
bastard. There it is.
you know,
All right, one more time. One more time.
oh, one more time. Oh, okay.
Sorry. We're going to go quick. Are you ready? We're going to go. Whoo, whoo.
Whoo,
Ready? Woo,
whoo, whoo,
woo, woo.
whoo,
Oh,
whoo.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
You're not funny.
Giggity.
Okay, Quagmire. But there we go. Matt Hardy was on the screen. We pleased to
My
be
light's
there.
back on.
Yeah, congratulations. What do you? It's
Thanks.
like turns on and off.
All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty much how it works. Like light off. You see. And then like light on.
You're not funny.
I thought it was pretty good.
All right. Well, there is some other stuff I did want to talk about too. With graduation, of course, being next week, there was some other finals and stuff that took place for me this week. I didn't exactly have the unfortunate experience Lucas had. Mine was actually a little more laid back and relaxed. I did all my finals last week, which I already talked about, so I won't bore you guys again with those details. So my only class this week, and you're gonna love this, Lucas, was Corey Graves's, and it was a pizza party essentially. So we put on the screen our video that we did for our final project, and Corey essentially brought us pizza from Genoa's. And Lucas had Genoa's before. It's not bad. What the hell are you doing?
What?
What are you doing? I'm trying to tell a story.
Oh well, since you were telling such a boring story, I figured I'd just like get nice and cozy, get my blanket here, got my pillow, kind of just like relax.
All right, well, you take your nap as I tell my story, okay?
Yep.
All right, so yeah, Corey Graves had a pizza party, which was a lot of fun. And we had, I think, a large cheese pizza, a large pepperoni pizza, and then we decided to watch this, like it was a kickoff panel essentially. And big shout out again to Jake Bell for editing that. Big shout out to Matt Palangi. Big shout out to Bren Rees and everybody else that was involved. They put together a hell of a program that we watched this afternoon. And then after that, I actually got to stay after class and talk business with Corey. We talked about like future plannings for me to try and get into the business, how exactly it is between WWE, AEW, the independent scene, some other local indies. It was a lot of fun and a lot of valuable information that was taught. So thank you, Corey Graves, for everything. This was my last week having him. I don't know if he's going to return as a professor or not, but if this is the end of Corey Graves' time at Point Park, I am fortunate enough to say that I was one of his students. I have his number, I have his email, and I can consider him a connection now in the business. So big shout out to Corey for everything that he has done. I wish I could share some more Corey Graves stories on here, but a lot of the stuff he told me is not allowed to be talked about in the public. So I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I do not want to ruin mine or his or anyone's reputation. The only person's reputation that I would want to ruin is the fucking asshole sleeping on the other end. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I see him smirking over there. Yeah, you think you're so funny. Ooh, I'm not cool. I'm night. Night, night. I keep counting sheep while you're over there. You probably can't even count that high. I went to South Fayette. But that's besides the point. Um, Corey Graves' class was great this year. Thank you again to Sam for a senior capstone class, which was a lot of fun. The presentation didn't exactly go the way I wanted it to, but in the end, we got through it and we got an A on it, so I'm very happy. I didn't get straight A's though. I'm a little pissed about that. I got one B. I got a B plus, which is it's a nine. It's an 88. It's close enough to an A. Yeah, ha ha ha. Go back to sleep, Sleeping Beauty. 88 plus. You almost said 88 plus. Thanks a lot, asshole. You're making me mess up my words now. B plus, 88, and then the other three classes were A's. So it's still Dean's List. It's not like the D that this guy got on the other end, but I can't even hate because I got a D. I got a D my freshman year too. So I totally understand that. And then you're gonna hit the sophomore slump. Then you're gonna get the motivation as a junior, and then the senior, you're just gonna cry the entire time because it's already gonna be over. So that's kind of exactly how the college cycle goes. Same thing in high school. It happens. But a lot of fun stuff that's happened recently. NFL draft. This is my first week that I've not done anything wrestling related. Because last week I did Canadian Deathmatch commentary, so I had at least something. I'm not going to be at 880 this week. I will not be there. It'll be Paul Michaels. There he goes. He's back from his nap. It'll be Paul Michaels and
Oh no, I
Tatiana.
just, I was dreaming about this like guy. He's a wrestling commentator. Um, oh man, it's like like whenever you wake up and you have like brain fog and like you can't remember like the dream exactly.
Hmm.
Like I think his name was Paul, and like I just heard his name and I just thought like, man, that guy's got a cool tie.
It's a
And I
clip
just
on.
woke up. It's not a clip on though. Like I saw it in my dream. Like I saw him tying it in my dream.
You saw Paul Michaels tying his tie in your dream.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of Paul Michaels, since that's your guy, he's going to be on commentary this week. He'll be leading once again, not me and the other broadcaster that you don't
About time they
like.
got someone good.
And then Tatiana, who's going to be a two Jagoffs guest this Sunday, is going to also be the commentator with him.
Couldn't tell you anything about her.
Okay. Such as do your research. But yeah, I won't be at 880. I will be at IWC Wrestling at Enclave next Thursday, so that's going to be a lot of fun. IWC Wrestling has never been there before. I know WrestleRex and a couple other promotions ran out of there in the past, so it'll be a lot of fun to see what IWC puts together. A lot of great matches. Lucas's guy Gannon Jones Jr. will be in action. He is teaming up with Dynamite Danny Moe, and they are taking on the team of Katie Arquette and Derek Dillinger. That, of course, being the production.
Easy
Andrew
win for
Palace is.
Gannon.
What's that?
Easy win for Gannon.
Let's hope so. Andrew Palace is going to be in action. He is taking on Austin Blaze. There's a big fatal four-way match as well, and there's a couple of other, and I think Duke Davis is defending against Elijah Dean for the world title. So a lot of high-stake matches going to be. And speaking of high stakes, Marcus D'Angelo, unfortunately, that little weasel, he'll be defending his title against a returning Victor Benjamin. The Savage Gentleman is back from Savannah Bananas. He, of course, is one of the firefighters. Made that announcement on two Jagoffs exclusively. He was dressed like a banana. Go figure. I should have put the correlation there, but I didn't.
That
And
involves
yeah,
me.
that oh, yeah. But that match is going to take place. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm on call with Joe Dombrowski, the absolute legend, the best commentator on the indies. So I'm very excited to learn and be a sponge and absorb all the professional wrestling knowledge from Mr. Dombrowski. And Joe, you also owe me a day at the Brazilian Steakhouse. I need to get that steak. It is so good. And Joe is the only person that I know that's willing to spend that kind of money to go. So let's go. You need to get your ass there too, because Duke Davis is going to put you through a table if you don't.
Let me tell you something. I think I think I have Duke on my okay side now. Let me tell you a little story that actually happened today, as of Wednesday, May 6th. I don't remember what time it was. Me and Jack drove our vroom vrooms to Giant Eagle and we bought some ice cream, some soft serve ice cream and cereal. And came home and I ate a bowl of ice cream with cereal in it because he said to do that. And it was good. So you know what? I he's gonna be mad at me for not doing the steakhouse, but I'd listen to his cereal and ice cream recommendation. I'm gonna try his donut one next. His 15-second donut one. I'm gonna try that next.
Did you see the recommendation I left on his Facebook comment? I told him he should have his own little book.
Yeah, he should call it Why Austin Carnes Sucks at Cooking.
Well, no, I took your and Kyle's advice, the cooking tip book. Remember, you guys bullied me for about an hour over it? The difference between a cookbook and a cooking tip book?
Yeah,
I told him he should make his own cooking tip book.
yeah, well, maybe if you just understood the difference between like a gas
I
station.
do. I just told Duke Davis he should make one, and he said, hmm. So obviously, Duke Davis is considering making a cooking tip book.
Well, as long as you know the difference in a gas station and whatever else is, then it's fine.
Oh, I can't with you right now. But yeah, no, Duke Davis is great. He'll also be in action. I don't know what else is gonna go on that day. I've never been to the Enclave before. It's in the South Side, so very excited. There's gonna be a lot of good professional wrestling that night, so definitely check out and support your local indies. I will be returning to 880 as well on Thursday, May 21st, which is the go home show before. I think it's called Crashing Out, which is pretty funny actually. Crashing Out is taking place on Friday the 22nd, right at the warehouse. That, of course, being 829 Industry Street. Zeke Mercer, who I've had history with, Lucas and Kevin always reminds me of the flip off that happened. Remember I flipped off Zeke? Yeah, and I
Yeah,
ran
you
away.
ran like a scared chicken.
I didn't run like a scared chicken. I ran because I did not want any physical altercation at all.
Uh-huh.
So that's the only reason why I did that. They're facing Brandon St. James. So we're just going to leave it at that. But with that being said, go check out professional wrestling. Go check out all of your indies. A lot of fun stuff. I just saw that we got the 10-minute mark on our Zoom call, which is probably going to kick us off. Does it show it on your end, Lucas? We were talking about that beforehand. It says it for me.
No, it look, you sent it to me about 30 minutes ago.
It just popped up. If you look at the top where it says recording, does it say next to it?
Oh yeah, no,
Remaining. Oh, cool. Wait, there we go. Well, before we get kicked off of here, I would be remiss if I did not let Lucas take over for a little bit. So, Lucas Coons, I am assuming you have a blind rankings or some sort of game show put together. You seem very overly giddy about this, so the floor is yours, my friend. Have at it.
All right,
I need a
everyone,
drink.
welcome back to another episode of Lucas Carries. Sorry, I, like swallowed spit weird whenever I tried saying that. I am your host, Lucas Coons, the prodigy of Point Park, the owner of hashtag Lucas Carries. It is a movement, ladies and gentlemen. And today I have a blind rankings for you. I know. Hold your applause. Hold your applause. I know. I'm just built like that. Always, able to provide for my people. Anyways, starting off for you today, Austin, we have some best things since sliced, protein packed canned bread.
Canberra. You probably have to do your lights off like last time.
Oh,
That's a little bit better.
wait. I'm not Gia.
Is that from SpongeBob? There we go. That's better. Canned bread.
You
I
can see
mean, I
Squidward's
get
hand holding it.
three, I guess. I mean, it's bread. It's
Three.
hard to mess up. Yeah, we'll go three. Middle of the road. Set the tone.
Next up for you. With so much protein, we have sea nut brittle.
Five. That sounds nasty.
It sounds nasty, really?
Sea nuts brittle?
All right. Next up for you, we have with 50 grams of protein, the now loaded with protein, Kelpo.
I've always wanted to try that, but it's SpongeBob and it's fictional, so it's probably not real. But they make anything in the cereal, it feels like nowadays. So we'll say two. Why not? Looks healthy. It looks fun. I mean, it
What do you
can't be
have
any
left?
worse.
You're one in four.
I have one and four left. Yes.
All right. So next up for you, we have Swedish barnacle balls.
You know what? Swedish meatballs is actually really good. So I'm
No,
assuming this is
these are barnacles.
I understand. Let me finish.
Okay.
I know that Swedish barnacle balls is what Lucas is showing me right now, but Swedish meatballs, I'm assuming, is pretty much just a resemblance of what that is. So I'm gonna put that number one because Swedish meatballs is really good, and Swedish barnacle balls is probably the same thing.
All right, and at your number four spot, we have the protein made delicious drinkable sausage.
Yeah, that should have been five, but I guess it's number four on my list. Okay, well, my order right now is the barnacle balls one, then you got Kelpo two, you got the canned bread three, you got the whatever liquid sausage that is at number four, and then at number five was
Peanut brittle.
the brittle. Switch four and five.
Hey,
Keep
Austin,
the what?
this is kind of what you look like.
You're such a child. You are such a child. You know that, right? But that's it. Four and five.
That's me and Jack with his chickens.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Is this
we
all
both.
for your Lucas carries?
Oh yeah, thank you all so much for tuning into Lucas Carries. Look, my lights back on. Like, lights on. Yeah, and thank you all so much for joining me on the most highly requested thing since the wheel.
Hmm. Gotcha. Well, to be honest with you, Lucas, I don't exactly have an outro really planned. I know we have a couple of minutes left, so I wanted to kind of resume our conversation from earlier because the only time you ever answer my phone, actually, you don't even answer my phone calls anymore. You only ever join the Zoom link, and I have to pray that you actually join it. So
I just don't
we
feel like
have
talking to you, really.
I really don't feel like talking to you either, but I feel like since we're on the Zoom call, we may as well talking about this right now. Um, I'm gonna hereby say something right now, Lucas. These business decisions have to stop. Casey's gonna be your last one you make, and it's gonna be the last one you make for a while. Because yes, sure, you may be the co-host of this podcast, you may own 50%, but you're looking at the other owner. You're looking at the person that started this podcast. You're looking at the person that had to sit in a room with people that I don't associate with anymore just to make this podcast even get up and running. You came in when it was shiny. You came in when it was thriving. You came in when we were already established. You came in when we had a brand. Yeah, sure, you made the logo great. Yeah, sure, you took away my undeemed qualities of running a social media page at the time, which now that everything is taken off, you have grown a bit of an ego to yourself, Lucas. And listen here, bro. Man to man, friend to friend, guy to guy. I understand that I can't do this podcast without you. I'm giving you your flowers. You are the main reason why the social media pages exist. You are the main reason why this podcast is as good as it is. But that doesn't take away from the fact that ever since you have been back on this podcast, you have been nothing more than an egotistical, self-absorbed, narcissistic bitch. That is what you have been recently.
Are you done bitching? Are you done
I'm
bitching?
done. I'm
All
done.
right, well, let me tell you something. Do you think I came in when this shit was shining? Bro, we were getting no views. You had nobody good to work with. I came in with nothing to work with. I came in with a guy that went like this. He went, hold on. Let me show you how you thought you were running this stuff good. All right. I came in and here's what I saw. Oh, that's a
Oh,
good.
how cute.
Hold on.
How
That's a
cute.
good promo right there. That's a good promo. That's four promos at least. You were taking fucking photos of your computer screen, calling that a promo. I came in with nothing, and I built this thing brick by brick. We didn't have a single interview that was actually worth watching until I came on.
You didn't
We
even have an interview yet.
we had terrible takes. There was nothing. Technically, you had like some people on that were like just like there for like a little bit, so that counts as an interview. Um,
Or whatever.
I came in
You
with
know what? Time out.
nothing. Mhm.
Time out. I see things are getting down to the wire here. I'm gonna pull you. All right. Because guess what? You want to make your business decisions? You want to do promos yourself now? You want to act all Mr. Tough Guy?
Yeah.
I have an idea. I'm going to go make a promo. I'm going to go make a promo this week. So, you and Jack thought you guys were cute last week, right? Mr. Jack Dean. I see he's not with you right now, right? I have an idea. I have a really good idea, Lucas. You know what? You know what? You've done an outro before. You liked Mr. Lucas Carries, right? Lucas Carries. Lucas Carries a podcast. That's you? You do it then. I'm gonna go, ladies and gentlemen. I love you all so much. Thank you for
What do you
allowing
mean
me
you're
to
gonna go?
ramble and talk. No, I'm leaving. I'm going to do a promo. I'll be right back. I
We
have to
already
go
have
call.
a promo.
No, we don't. I am going to do a promo. I'm going to do a promo. Bye, everybody. Love you.
Who does this guy think he is? That is some shit that I would never do. You guys would never see me doing some stupid stunt like that. Dude, guys, let me tell you, this guy's ego is through the roof. I don't know who he thinks he is, trying to copy me, trying to be like me. You know, he wants to crap talk me, and then he just leaves. And then he just leaves. He says that he wants to be more like me after crap talking me. This guy can't even make a statement without being the biggest hypocrite. No, no, man. No, I can't. I can't stand this guy. Oh, oh, little does he know what's coming to him. Mm. And listen, to anyone that wants to think that Casey War business decision was bad, you can come to my DMs and let me know why. Because he wants to act like everyone's like so mad about it. I haven't gotten one complaint. I have more people doing hashtag Lucas Carries than ever before. So, you know what, Austin? You might have left now, but you're going to be hearing from me. And listen, it's not going to be me that's ignoring the phone call this time. I guarantee it's going to be you because at the end of the day, you're just Lucas's little bitch. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.